honey bunnies, welcome back. It's me, Jenny. How is everyone doing today? Okay, my loves, I have another DIY quick video for you guys. I want to show you how I made these really simple, easy, adorable, super adorable little note cards. Now, what I use as far as the papers is I use two 12 by 12 papers from this pack. It's called Baby Santa. It's from Prima. It's I believe Frank Garcia is the designer behind this. This paper is absolutely gorgeous. I am in love with this collection. And so I picked out two papers from this paper pad. The great thing about this paper pad is that it is actually designed both front and back. So that's a perfect already it's perfect because this way you don't have to really work too hard on your design. You have both in the front of the paper and in the back of the paper you have designs on it. So already that's perfect. I cut out some of these beautiful note cards. Literally, I did not measure nothing. I did not do anything. I'm going to tell you exactly what I did. I have an old stacks of note cards that I love to save. Use the ones from Target, use the ones from anywhere that you go. The Dollar Tree also has beautiful Christmas cards that they sell. I use this as a template. I have here a few note cards that I really don't use. What I did was I used the card as a template and I used the envelope as part of my project. I did not create my own envelope. However, if you have time, you can definitely do so. I'm thinking, you know, last minute projects, you don't really have time to create envelopes. So I'm using envelopes that are already made for myself. Here I have the cards that I created. Again, did not do anything special. I just used a template. I cut out the cards and that's basically what I did. I'm doing a set of, I have 6 cards in here, and I think this is really an awesome idea to give to someone at the last minute. These are beautiful cards. Anybody who loves stationery would love something like this. So what I did was, for the envelopes, I did not do anything with them. I left them plain. But for the card, what I did was I also cut out a journaling card paper in here. Let me see if I find it. I think it's the first one actually. Yeah, I cut out these little journaling cards so I can add in front of my note card. That's basically all I did. My journaling cards I have here. I was originally going to use these that I also bought, these journaling note cards, but I decided, you know what, I can probably use these, which is the same thing. So I just basically cut them out, as you can see them here, okay? And that's all I did. Now, what I'm going to do is, again, these are both front and back, which is perfect. So for the papers or the note cards that have these beautiful patterns in the front, inside the card is actually plain. That's where I'm going to add my journaling card. So for example, for this one, I'm going to add my journaling card. And for this one, which is also plain, I'm going to add my journaling card. Okay? So I'm going to do that with those. And then we'll work on these next. I'm going to use some dimensions because I want my little journaling card to kind of have a nice, beautiful lift. And I'm going to decide on which ones I'm going to use. So let me see what the front looks like. Definitely want to use this Santa, but maybe I want to use this Santa on another. I'm going to use this one in here. And for this one, I'm going to use this one. Okay? So I'm going to use this little journaling card. I'm going to add it in the inside of the note card. I have some dimensions that I want to add. So I'm going to add some dimensions on both four corners of my card. Okay, so I'm going to add this roughly right in the center. Okay, and that's basically all I'm going to do to these beautiful note cards. I'm not going to do anything in the front because it's already well decorative on it and it looks beautiful. Boom, there's one. Let's do the second one. Okay, I'm going to put this in the inside, right in the center. And then you have these beautiful, gorgeous note cards. Then you can gift them to somebody. How beautiful is that? Right? Okay, so these are done. Now, we're going to work with the other 4 that are part of this paper pad. And what I did was, instead of using it like I did with this one, I'm going to put that in the inside of the card. So instead of them opening it like this, they're going to open it actually like this. Which means you really don't have to put anything in the inside because this is already well decorative and it has a lot of decorations in it. So I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to put my journaling card in the outside of my note card, okay? So that's what I'm going to do with that. And I'm going to use this one for this card and I'm going to use this one for this card. So we're basically doing the opposite. Okay. Put that right in the center. See that? When you open it up, beautiful. Let's do the same thing with this Santa. Okay. He's going to go right in the center. And there you have him. He's so cute. And then you open it up, you have this beautiful gorgeousness inside the card. So now we have here 4 of these gorgeous cards that we just created. Now, I decided to add 2 more cards because I had these papers that were left over from the last project that we did, which is the tags that we created together. I had leftover paper, so I decided to use this and include it in here. It goes perfectly well with the colors and the theme, so it's gonna absolutely look beautiful, and it's gonna look like, you know, part of this collection. So I'm going to decorate the inside of these because obviously the inside is plain and there's nothing in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of these journaling cards that I have here, and I'm just going to add basically one journaling card on one and then the other journaling card on the other. That's basically it. Now, you can also, what I would recommend, I'm doing this because obviously this is Christmas season and you obviously need, like, you know, a last minute idea, but I would really recommend, if you do not use Christmas paper and use regular paper, like a floral or botanical look, maybe some butterflies. So this way they can actually use the note cards for other you know, seasons. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be used for, like, if they want to send it out to a friend just to say hi, they can use a note card. If they want to send it out for someone who's sick and maybe they want to add a nice little note to it, they can do that as well. So my recommendation is, if you're able to make these beautiful note cards, Make them with decorative paper, but try to not use Christmas related paper. So this way the person who receives these gorgeous note cards can actually use the note cards whenever they want. Okay, I'm gonna add this here, right in the center. And that's it, guys. You're basically done. How cute is that? Beautiful, right? So what I'm gonna do now is we're going to actually pack these gorgeous note cards. So which one I want to face me first would definitely be the Santa. I'm gonna put them in the order that I want them to be in. I'm gonna put this one here, this one here, and this one here. Okay, so this is the order that I'm going to actually pack these gorgeous note cards, okay? I have here the 6 envelopes, and what I'm going to do is I have some beautiful gold and silver thread here. I'm basically just going to cut out a nice big size of these 2 gorgeous threads because I want to wrap this around, okay? Just like this. This is going to kind of keep your cards together so that they don't literally go everywhere when you pack them, okay? See that? Make a nice little bow. And there you have a nice little pretty presentation. It's gorgeous, right? And then the last thing we're going to do is how we're going to actually wrap this is very simple. I came up with an idea because I figured last minute you don't have anything to wrap this with. You can simply wrap it with paper if you want. However, what I'm going to use is I'm going to use this. I'm going to reuse this gifting package that comes. I bought this at Target. You have these beautiful Santa Claus gift tags in here. I'm going to actually use this little package to re-gift my note cards because I don't have anything that I can use to keep it nicely neat and organized, and this is actually going to help you not get it dirty. It's going to look really nice and neat, and it's going to look really pretty and presentable, okay? So before we do that, I'm going to wrap my 6 gorgeous handmade note cards with tissue paper. I am obsessed with this tissue paper. I got this at Home Goods, and I am obsessed with this tissue paper. I love it. I love this tissue paper. So I'm going to wrap my beautiful card, okay, with this tissue paper. And I'm going to wrap it around with this gorgeous ribbon. I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue. Okay. And then we're going to basically fold this. Like if it was like a gifting, like if you're folding it, like if it's like a, what do you call it? A box, a gift, like if you're gifting a box away or you're wrapping a box, that's basically how you're going to fold it. We're going to put this in a little baggie. Now, if your bag is too big, my bag is too big. That's okay. You can work around that. Okay, if it's too big, it's fine. You can probably not work around it if it's too small. But if it's too big, you can definitely work around it, okay? Let's see here. If I can squeeze it in there like this. If I could, I will. If not, then I will put it the other way. I would like to put it this way. Let's see. Does it fit this way? Does it fit this way? I think it does. Yes, it does. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to squeeze it in there. And then what you're going to do is you're basically going to seal it. And then the extra plastic, just fold it over and just add a little bit of some washi tape or duct tape or whatever you have. Let's see here. I can probably add this kind of tape, which is kind of clear, which makes sense because you won't see it. On one end. And that's how you're going to gift this. Look how beautiful that looks. And the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add this gorgeous little sign that says Merry Christmas. I got this from this ornament that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I want to add this right here somewhere in the center of the card. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some thread right between the Merry Christmas so I can kind of wrap it around. And it looks kind of presentable, right? So I'm going to try to thread this through. I'm not sure it's going to work because it might be a little too thick. Yeah, it is too thick. So I'm going to have to use something thinner like this one. I'm going to loop this right through. And we're going to loop the other end. Okay, we have the Merry Christmas. We're going to add this right here in the center. And then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go right over here. And I'm going to go to the back. I'm going to make a nice little bow. Pretty tight. Use somebody's fingers so they can help you. And then we're going to tie it again. And loop it over the entire string and tie it one more time. This way you know for sure it's not going anywhere. Okay, cut this off and there you have it. Ta-da! Look at that. How gorgeous is this to present to somebody? How beautiful is this? Gorgeous, right? Super adorable. I absolutely adore this. This is such a cute idea. I hope this is helpful for you guys. I hope you got some ideas. And I hope that you guys are enjoying this last minute project, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you soon with another project. Love you all.